Funny pre-transition joke. Transition. Should have done the funny, like... Hold on. Transition. Funny Anthony Fantano reference. Okay. Welcome, losers, to the loser zone. Today we're going to be playing more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. For once, I already have the game up, so I'm not spending this screen, pulling it up. Instead, I'm going to spend this screen tweeting about the stream real quick in order to get no viewers from it. I'm old. Are you? How old? Like, old? Tweet time. One day I'll be done with KOTOR, and then when you ignore my stream tweets, it'll at least be a different game. Cool, and night 3. That's old. That's real old. Maybe older, but I can't count that high. So, I'm gonna go ahead and transition to the game. 3, 2, 1. Video games. I don't have the lamp on at all. The lighting is just like that good through the window, so inevitably I'll have to turn the lamp on. I'm gonna have my face cam out to the side just so I can tell if I need the extra lighting, or when I need the extra lighting. But I may need your help on that one, so once I start getting dark, as usual, let me know. Okay, video games. So we're on Tatooine. We were already on Tatooine, but we're back. The plan last time was to leave here, go to Manon to continue the main quest. That's not what we're doing yet. It's not what we're doing yet because I forgot that a mission is to level up. That's what's keeping us from leaving. I didn't realize that we actually got the tack glands that we need for Mission's brother. Mission's brother asked us to get tack glands to use to make some sort of ale, I think. And, those were just in a container on Kashyyyk, and I grabbed them without even, like, realizing that, hey, I need these. So, I have those now. Or I have had them. I just need to deliver them. So, we're gonna head out to, the Zerka Corp, office, where I believe he is waiting for us. So that'll be what we do before heading out, but that shouldn't really take a long time at all. I suppose I should figure out which one is the office. Is it just this one? Hunting Lodge, Zerka office. Okay. And then I feel like we're done with Tatooine forever and probably don't need to come back. I would be surprised if we need to come back to Tatooine for any reason. Hello, Griff. Zerka Corp's more like jerk me, as in jerk me. Dick off. Zerk me.
You're back. I knew you'd come through for me. I knew I could count.
How's the game audio?
You do have a tech land for me, right?
He wanted one. Okay. So apparently, back on Kashyyyk, where the Zerka Corp commander was offering me a job, that job was supposed to have to do with this. That job was killing the tax and selling them back to him, and presumably keeping one to give to Griff here. But there's also just 3 tack glands in a container just vibing on Kashyyyk. So there are 2 ways to complete the quest. I did the easy way that doesn't require me to work for the Slayer Corporation. So, I'm not giving you the gland until I see some credits. Change their mind, I'm not doing this. I'll be back when I have the gland. Take it. Should I extort him? I'm gonna extort him. Give me some credits.
Sorry, like I said before, I don't have any credits on me.
So I figured.
Rita won't lend me any. It's like he doesn't trust me to pay him back or something.
I wonder where he
Come
could get
through
that
on this,
impression.
And I promise you'll get a huge payday down the road. 3,000 credits. How's that sound?
That's really not that much in the grand scheme of things. Here, take it.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look
Simian?
like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Torresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
She didn't even set foot on Kashyyyk, I don't think.
No more cons, no more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Torresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up.
So is he really taking advantage of the fact that this planet got blew up? Got blown up?
We're gonna be looking for some investors.
That's what he's doing.
A couple of hundred credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, at least 20 times your investment.
No. You already promised me a few thousand credits. Okay, here's 200 credits. I'm not investing in this. You already promised me a few thousand.
Hey, don't worry. You'll get your credits as soon as we start mass producing that Torresian ale.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to know if you were interested in an even bigger payoff.
No. Done more than enough for you already. I do not trust this.
You don't know much about business, do you? When an opportunity like this comes along, you have to jump at it. Come on, what do you say?
Does this, like, continue the quest down the line? Am I missing out on content if I don't do this? Or is this just a matter of, like, light side, dark side points? I don't need business advice from you. Ask me again and that tat gland won't be the only freshly harvested organ around here. Wow! I don't need business advice from you.
It's your loss. I better get started brewing that ale. Meet me back here later and I'll give you a down payment on what I owe you.
He's gonna split. I'm not getting anything out of this. And he's trying to be out of here. Arg, I'm a pirate. Are you? Tell me a pirate thing. Something only a pirate would know.
Hey there.
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I appreciate everything you've done for Griff. You know that, right? I just hope things work out for him this time around. I guess we'll find out when he meets up with us at the Zerka Corp shop. If he's got those credits he promised you, then maybe there's hope for him yet.
Yeah, I kind of doubt it. Let me through. Okay. I have a stump leg and I'm missing an eye and am an alcoholic. Yeah? That checks out. Sounds piratey enough to me. Why did I add that extra H? Alcoholic. Alcohol. Before I go, is there a shop around here where I can just buy, like... Is that toward the start? I want to just get med packs. That's what I want. It's because I'm an alcoholic. Oh, I did it again. I keep, like, slamming my... You didn't see that. That was completely out of frame. With my cup right onto my mouse. It's rather embarrassing. Okay, here. You don't have any better healing items than that? I'm not gonna bother with the rest. Nah. Okay. There's so many items in this game that I just don't, like, have the patience to bother trying to strategize with, and I wonder why I'm bad at the combat. No, I don't need to buy more armor. I'll just pick it up off enemies. It's fine. Okay, so that's Tatooine done, which means, well, it's Kashyyyk done, and some miscellaneous things on Tatooine done, which means we can now head to Manon. First, let's see if Bastila has anything new after that quest. Nothing. Okay.
Then I suggest we move on.
I feel like some development's going to happen after all that. But you know, that's Korriban. That's Manon. Worldwide Ocean, one of those. City of Otto. Octo is the island in Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Right? The site of the first Jedi temple. Harvest my perennial gland. More like October. What? Octo. Okay, there you go. There you go. I didn't even realize what you were referencing for a second. That froze. Cutscene. We're probably gonna get attacked. There's a cutscene happening you can't see, as usual. Going into hyperspace. Oh, having another vision that you also won't be able to see. You'd think like 20 streams into this, I would figure out what that problem is, but it comes up so rarely that I just never think, oh, this time I should fix that cutscene problem. Okay, we're seeing the star map on Manon. It is definitely underwater. That's it, that was all it was. Now we're flying onto the planet in higher quality than any of the other cutscenes. No, this like actually looks way better than the other cutscenes have. Not that you'd know. You can just hear. Cool. Video games. You felt it, yes.
You felt it, yes.
Thank you.
Another vision. The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manon is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
Looked like the star map was underwater. Yes, it did. Maybe the land was once above the surface. That's possible, but business first. Star map underwater.
The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. How could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
This is a planet I know absolutely nothing about. And given that I know nothing about it, it seems like the odd one out of the four that the star maps are on, because Tatooine is, you know. Kashyyyk is home planet of the Wookiees, and Korriban is first Sith temple, I think? Sith homeworld? They all, like, have big, relevant things. I don't know what Manon is all about. Underwater planet. We got Aquas here. Star Fox. Gaga 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 says Russian. What the shit? Hi. How are you? I'm afraid of what the Russian says. What that says in Russian. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with Jolie and Bastila. That sounds right to me. I want to see if Bastila has anything new for me. Hold on, actually. Well, yes, we'll keep this for now. Hello, friend. And then more. Much more. I don't know any of it, I'm sorry. Was that a Jolie level up? I believe it was. But welcome. Was it Jolie? Yes, okay. 1. I am okay. Good to hear. Do I have any more offensive things I could give him? Advanced throw lightsaber. Wait. Does he already have that? Oh, he does. Hold up. Oh, I'm double clicking. How are you? I am decent. I am fine. life is monotonous these days for reasons. I just use Google Translate. Oh, was he asking, how do you know? How do you understand? Force armor, heal. I might just give him force armor. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna give him throw lightsaber. Oh, I have 2 options. Call me their personal translator. Anyone else have a level up? No. Jolie is like right between the light and the dark. Bastila's, you know, toward the light. I'm better than Bastila, apparently. I find that hard to believe. Okay, this seems to have no one here. I mean, it's mildly pretty in all those pixels, isn't it? My chat is a little bit covered by the game window, so I'm going to fix that. I just really like this game, but few streamers, so I went to you. That's fair. That's fair. I am filling a niche right now. There's a reason I only have 2 viewers right now. Even among like my own audience, like so few people show up to these compared to other games.
People are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
That's so on the nose.
Gutless simp.
He said simp. He said simp.
Fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning
He
you.
called him a simp.
Or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see
Simp.
And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds.
Inside of 30 seconds.
You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
This seems like the first of the 4 that has a Sith presence. This is the first.
What do you...
Oh.
I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
Oh God. Why do the Sith upset you so much? Why do you dislike the fascist empire? Why does it bother you so much? What was I gonna say? What did I have? Had something. This is the first one since Terrace that has like a big Sith presence, I think. Well, I assume Korriban's gonna be a little different, but haven't been there yet. It's all right.
No, really. I should apologize. I should try to control myself, as you Jedi do.
Oh,
Is there
God.
anything I can help you with?
Why does Sith upset you so much? You know what? I'm curious.
Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manon, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
Breaking the law?
Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether.
That's fair. That sounds a lot like several Clone Wars arcs. I do not understand English well by ear. So far, a good stream. Well, thanks. I hope it's not miserable. What is Kolto?
You're joking, right?
No, I have
Sorry.
no idea.
Everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy.
And goodbye to you. Okay,
I would've
bye.
died several times myself if we didn't have this.
Thanks for
thing.
stopping
But
by.
the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manon, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
That's fair. Okay. Embargo Act moment. Obscure American history references. The Republican Sith both stay here.
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering.
That's
That
backwards.
destroy the
Too valuable to be worth conquering.
tries to attack them, but I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already.
That's
Is there anything
probable.
else you require?
Have you seen an ancient star map? No, he has no idea.
Star map? Like an ancient artifact or something? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Why are there Sith on Manon?
Well, for the Kolto, of course. Really, that's the only reason anyone would want to be here. It's the only reason the Selkath built Ahto City in the first place. To explore Kolto.
Okay. What is Kolto? Why haven't they joined the Republic?
The Selkath think that by staying neutral...
Okay, it's the
is there-
same thing. Okay, I think we've exhausted our options here. Okay, I must
course.
go.
If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences.
Okay.
Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Thank God I have a map. you got that? That didn't seem like... That's not this game's usual sense of humor. Sith hangar. Private hangar. I don't even see a courtyard in the first place. Be this way? I don't know. Whatever. Couple places I could go. Let's go left first. Even though he's joined your group, Jolie remains a somewhat mysterious character. Maybe you should speak to him about why he chose to come with you. Yeah, he did just kind of say, yeah, I'll come with you. Take me with you. Speak to him.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Why'd you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship.
He said he just wanted to get off the planet.
Closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Uller in mating season.
What is an Uller?
Frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship.
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of a synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
If you don't want to answer the question, old man, just say so. No, seriously, tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Cool. Did you annoy this person endlessly too? Is this a comment on my breath? You're avoiding the question. He is avoiding the question. None of these are like nice. Hold on. Breath like a bantha. I'll show you breath like a bantha. Is this a comment on my breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that
Salt
right up,
tablet.
you know. Anyway, where was I?
Nah.
Oh, yes. Andor Vex was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
We got a lot of these chosen one types in the Jedi prophecies, don't we? I never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Jedi moment. When kids just excited and we go, ooh, destiny. Sounds like he's a little disillusioned with the Order. There's supposed to be some hidden meaning in this.
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians.
Nope.
But at the time, they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall,
Krat.
big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat, I take it? How'd you know?
Swirling force, remember? Jedi here. Granted, I was just interpreting the signs, but we get trained in that sort of thing, more or less. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am?
This sounds awful. He sounds like the worst.
And begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too. Could have just
Yeah, I was not about to ask if he killed Krut.
has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
So he killed them all and himself by complete accident. In his death, he killed them. Am I guessing correctly? I hate you, old man. How can you even be sure Andor was responsible? What does that have to do with you coming with me? How can you be sure he's responsible?
What? Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? $1 billion.
Alright.
You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo.
That... Should have asked what that had to do with me. I'm scared now. Destiny takes many forms. Was that the point of all that? Republic soldier.
Yeah, I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kolto loaded up before my shift is over.
Cool. Exciting. Security droid. Okay, we're gonna go this way then. Everyone still alive? Merchant. Greetings, human. Welcome to the Autos City Visitors Provisional Stand. We are here to provide visitors with all manner of indigenous treats and products produced right here on Manon. We carry all manner of foods and provisions and have contacts with resellers across the world to provide you, the customer, with the best shopping experience possible. How is it that the Autos City Provisional Company can help you today? I don't like him. Tell me about Auto City. Auto City is the center of trade and commerce for all of Manon. Indeed, for this entire sector. It is the only known source of Kolto in the galaxy, and thus one of its most important worlds. He used the word thus. I mean, so do I, but like, I know it's pretentious. This city was constructed by we Selkath so that other races and cultures could experience the wonders that Manon has to offer. So, do these show up in the movies at all? Is this like a... This isn't a unique species to Kodor, right? Tell me about Manon. Manon is the homeworld of we Selkath. It is here that our race has lived and thrived for uncounted millennia. With our valuable supply of Kolto, we've become an important player in intragalactic politics. We've taken a neutral stance in the current galactic war between the Sith and the Republic, as we believe that violence is not a permanent solution. Is there another way in which I can assist you? Well, to hear the Republic tell it, it's to protect your profits and be able to sell to two peoples, to more people, without like having one specific exclusive customer. Let me see your inventory. Of course, the Auto City Visitors Provisional Stand is here to service you, the customer. Okay. More med packs. There's only one. Advanced Repair Kit. Oh, those are for HK. Computer spike. I don't know how many of those I have. I'm usually very low on them. Okay, 29. Parts. How many parts do I have? 22. Okay, I think that's enough credits spent. That was a couple of them. Let me go ahead and make a new save. Cool. Forward. It's only been 30 minutes. Why does it feel longer? I did just start the... It's been 30 minutes and I'm just starting the planet that I expected to start on this stream. Nubasa. Greetings. Forgive me if this seems an odd question, Off-Worlder, but might you have any exotic species for sale? Nothing dangerous, mind you. No. Exotic species? What sort of exotic species? Anything non-sentient and non-carnivorous will do, though creatures that are easy to manage are preferred. Is that understandable? Why'd you want to buy animals? Ah, good question. The Selkath have little exposure to life from other planets, you see, but our government hopes to change that. We're setting up a zoological compound for visitation by the public, and are hoping to stock it with non-offensive foreign creatures of all types. Not a zoo, a zoological compound. The only problem right now is actually procuring the exotic species we need. Selkath import restrictions are quite prohibitive, to say the least. So you want to smuggle them in. The government wants to make a zoo, but they're not allowed. The import restrictions are too high to actually import the creatures. I do have Gizka. I can give him the Gizka. I have some Gizka. Gizka, you speak of the small bipedal amphibians with the overly high reproductive rate, correct? Oh no, I'm afraid I cannot take those. A compatriot of mine made the mistake of purchasing a pair of such creatures several months ago. Within weeks, our storage facilities were nearly overrun. If you are in possession of such creatures, I hope you keep them separated. If not, then you have my condolences, oh god. Persuade a lie, but these are special Gizka. They don't reproduce like the others do. Let's not. Actually, I would really like to get rid of these creatures, but you want to take these Gizka off my hands. Is there no way I can convince you? I suppose having a few of the creatures would not be of harm. We do have experience handling them now, I suppose. Since they are so difficult to maintain, however, I would ask that you provide 100 credits. I am paying him to take these off my hands. You don't need any credits to take them. You want me to pay you? I was hoping to sell them. How about we just call it even? I suppose it is better than nothing. We must have some creatures in our exhibit after all. I shall send some of my people by to remove the Gizka on your vessel. Thank you for your cooperation. Cool. Dandy. You may have noticed I have a problem with using the Force Persuade on people who, like, haven't wronged me. Have you... or don't, like, rub me the wrong way. Like, if it's someone terrible, I'm like, you will give me what I want. If it's a normal person, I don't want to, like, coerce things out of people when they have no control over it. I feel like that's fair, right? Leaving Auto City security zone, cameras deactivated. Is that over an intercom? Hello, everyone. Well, this is not the security zone because there are Sith here. Oh, that is a Twi'lek Sith soldier. Have we seen non-human Twi'leks? No. We have only seen non-human Twi'leks. Have we seen... have we seen non-human Sith? I was just under the assumption that they were like human supremacists or whatever.
Enough time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Colto ready to load before my shift is over. We've got all the proper Colto trading permits, so back off.
Okay, this was worth my time. Further we go. I guess I'm gonna go through this last room and then go to West Central and exit this building. Is everyone still awake? Cleaning droid. Docking bay 26A. Leaving security zone, cameras deactivated. Oh, is it just that, like, this is a... It's just within the building where there's security. Private Sith docking bay. Okay, anything to do with the Sith is not, subject to auto security. Cool, security clearance required. I'm gonna steal another suit of armor. I assume I can't open this given that it's not marked on the map as such. Okay, West Central. I will probably be able to come back through here, but right now that's a no for. So out we go. Have I been able to speak to the droids? I assume not. Hold on, you missed a side quest because you didn't talk to R2-D2 here. Cool, no map here. That's great. Visitors area. Oh, there's a pool. Oh, the whole planet's ocean. Why am I surprised? Jolin Afet. There's no one on this side, so might as well. Yeah, what do you want? I thought the brown was hair. I thought he looked like Ganondorf for a second. Who are you? My name is Jolin, just a traveling Pazak player with no special story to tell. Are you interested in the game? No. Well, if you feel like it, that's what I'm here for. And that's all you're here for. What are you doing here? Looking for Pazak players. I guess it's a good thing that the Pazak players are like, they have nothing else to offer and you're not forced into it. But like, hi, I am here for the minigame and that is it. That's my purpose. It's why I'm vibing here. No other reason. Selkath, port official. Security droid.
Obey the laws here on Manon, human.
I was not expecting Tom Kane's voice to come out of that. I have shat. Have you? I'm proud. Also, Thomas, I finished Mission's brother's quest, I believe. I got him the tack glands. I forgot that I just picked some up out of a container on Kashyyyk, so I did that at the start of the stream. That's why we're 40 minutes in and have barely made any progress on Manon. Welcome to Manon. While you are here, I trust you will follow the rules governing the activities of off-worlders. Don't worry, what are the rules? The single most important law on Manon is very simple. Kolto smuggling is punishable by death. If you're carrying any unprocessed Kolto, you better have a permit. Who's ga? Russian. That's... seemed like a genuine human being. And just spoke Russian. It is Russian, right? The other rule is also very simple. Keep the peace here on Manon. We maintain a careful neutrality, and we react very harshly to people who jeopardize our neutral status. Any confrontations between the Sith and Republic are dealt with swiftly and decisively. Is this understood? That's it? Only 2 laws? How can you be neutral when the Sith are trying to conquer everything? Well, the Republic's already conquered anything, and... we haven't really interrogated the flaws of the Republic in this. But... I can only assume they've also done quite a bit of garbage. And, the only reason they're not an issue is because they've already conquered basically everything. It's definitely Cyrillic. I don't think any other language uses that alphabet. I think there's one, but yeah, Russian was the safest bet. Hey Google, lamp brightness 10%. Hey Google, lamp brightness 10%. Thanks. It was Russian. Okay. I figured you would have corrected me a while ago if it wasn't. That's it. Only 2 laws. Don't be foolish, human. Of course we have laws against murder, theft, and other crimes, but these laws are hardly different than those of any other planet. Manon's neutrality is closely linked to our Kolto production. That is why I made special mention of the laws regarding smuggling and keeping the peace. Oh my god, abusive cam. I abused the robot. How can you be neutral when the Sith are trying to conquer everything? The Sith respect the independence of Manon as much as the Republic does. As long as we continue to control the production of the resources valuable as Kolto, we have no need to fear any conquering fleet. See, that doesn't make much sense to me. Is it only because you like have the ability to destroy it in the event of a conquest? Should Manon ever come under attack, we would destroy the supply of Kolto, vanish beneath the oceans of our world. Even the Sith are not willing to risk the loss of a commodity as valuable as Kolto. Seem to have it all worked out. So you understand the general trope behind Manon, I assume. since I assume you walked in on the Republican Sith soldier yelling at each other, if it's a specific allegory to something, the way that Kashyyyk was, I don't quite understand. It might come to me, but I understand the whole, oh, we're trying to be neutral because resources, and like the, you know, tension of the Republic and the Sith coexisting here while being dependent on the resource. The more I say it out loud, the more I think, oh, this is definitely a historical situation that I should understand instantly. But I don't. Silly rabbit, dicks are for simps. He did say the word simp. We did have a good laugh. Seem to have it all worked out. There's a docking fee of 100 credits. You'll have to pay this fee each time you dock on Manon, or you will not be permitted into Otto City. I don't need to pay the docking fee. Ah, I see. Yes, you do not need to pay.
The Jedi Council wouldn't approve, but they always were a little stodgy about using the Force on people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
I legit don't care if the council would approve. The gates of Otto City are now open to you. You may come and go as you please, so long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you'll have to pay this docking fee once more. Oh. I have to do it again when I'm back. Okay. Cool. Welcome to Otto City. Which just looks the same as the entrance to Otto City. Okay. Selkath. Traveler. Selkath. I do not have time to converse with you. I hope you find what you're looking for here in Manon.
Sith are trying to work on a synthetic version of Kolto. I wouldn't be surprised if the Republic was too.
That'll be cool, and then they'll blow the place to bits. Sith soldier.
These Selkath don't know what they're gonna miss. When the Sith Empire finally crushes the Republic, then we'll see how long their vaunted neutrality lasts.
Mandalore moment. Like 8 different Clone Wars arcs moment. Kolto Distribution Center. Let's go in there. I have no real idea where I'm going. Also, Thomas, was there any particular... Was there a companion that I should have with me? Did you say have Jolie with me? Because I didn't really make much of a conscious decision. I was like, oh, Bachelor, Jolie. Hey, Google, lamp brightness 20%. Yeah, it's getting darker. It is happening. Jolie Bindo. The Republic Embassy. Said first, go south to the first courtyard, then east to the second courtyard. Yes, Julie. Okay, cool. And in the northeast section of that area, I'll probably just stumble upon it. Oh, Gino Haradan. See Hulas on Manon. Come alone or not at all? I don't know where that's gonna be. We'll find out.
I'm working here. Go talk to the diplomatic rep if you got something to say.
I'm working here, Selkath coordinator. I cannot sell you Kolto unless you show me your purchase permit. Where can I get a purchase permit? One does not simply get a purchase permit. Such permits are brokered between intergalactic governments and the Otto City Export Authority. We do not sell unrefined Kolto by the handful. We sell it by the ton. Go to a store if you wish to purchase Kolto for personal use. Give me info. I'm not here to answer your questions, Offworlder. I'm a distributor of Kolto, the lifeblood of the Manon economy. Either show me your purchase permit or leave me in peace. I don't have a permit. Then why are you here, human? Are you seeking employment? We do not hire your kind here. Do you even have an Offworlder work permit? I thought not. I suggest you visit the courthouse in the district to the west, Offworlder. There is nothing for you here. We're gonna get a purchase permit. No, can't. Bye. Far too busy to converse with the likes of you. He seems pleasant.
I can't stop to talk to tourists. I'm on Kolto packing duty.
Everyone here is the light of my life. Okay, so let's go to the embassy. Republic Embassy. South to the first courtyard. I'm in the first courtyard. East to the second courtyard. That's the opposite side. And then it's in the north to east section of that area. That made it way less complicated than when the guy first told me, like 8,000 directions. Oh.
There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now. Let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see an absolute.
Gray Jedi moment. Malak and the Sith are evil, Jolie. Surely you can see that. I don't think he's denying that. I don't think that's what he meant at all. So you don't have a problem with Malak and the Sith? Of course, Malak isn't evil. He's just misunderstood. These are all bad answers. These are all terrible answers. Malak and the Sith are evil. Surely you can see that.
I want to stop Malak as much as anyone.
Yeah, so I figured.
Don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you.
Wow, he's like correct.
You've had ample time to think on this journey along seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
He's old Luke. That's what he
I
is.
appreciate the effort. But from now on,
Partially.
just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group, with a lightsaber and Force powers.
Jolie is a good character. To say that the Jedi own that power, that they own the light, is vanity. That's pretty close to the Luke quote. He says basically the same thing Jolie just said. Side quest that you'll come across that involves him. You don't have to have him in your party, but it makes for a more interesting interaction. Okay, cool. Oh, hi.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds. Now with the
Stupid
entire
enough.
Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
Golly Wally.
Underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged.
Ha!
Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Epic. So I understand the basic concept here. Is there a historical allegory I'm missing out on? Let's go to the general store.
How much for all this stuff, Tybo?
Hi. For the Sith, a month's pay, but since you are a member of the Republic, I will charge you a week's salary.
Thanks, Tybark. Catch you next week.
Okay. We're having one of those. Oh, Sweden in World War II. Okay. Yeah. Selkath now seem more distant than before. They treat members of the Republic at arm's length only. Hope this does not negatively impact our trade. If they give too much deference to the Sith, then the monsters will simply come in and take over. But my feelings about the Sith are well known around Otto City. I shall spare you further outbursts. What may I do for you? Sure, there are many other examples of neutral, resource-rich country, but that's the one off the top of my head. Yeah, that makes sense. As you wish, human. My inventory contains the finest air attack equipment you can find on Manon. All of it far superior to the Zerka Corp swill the Sith are so fond of. Of course they're linked with the Sith. Has that been made obvious to me already? You have 5 of these. I'll buy all of them. I'm not buying more. Thanks. I'm curious to see what the developments here are gonna be, because they are tolerating the Sith right now, And something's going to happen with that. Something has to happen with that. I'm thinking like Europe as Hitler was rising, them just being like, oh, don't worry, we'll just be like diplomatic with him, he'll go away eventually. We don't need to worry about the rise of fascism, and then, you know, Hitler happens. But that's ignoring the economic aspect of it, so. A human, there's Selkath everywhere, but you choose to speak with me. Am I so different? Do you think I have answers that others do not? It's a rather strange greeting. Yeah, you're the one I was told to meet up with, right? Feel my fury and weep. It's a rather strange greeting. These are strange times. The Sith and the Republic battle to control the galaxy, but their war destroys what they both seek to possess. The war sows fear and confusion. People are lost. They want guidance, direction. They have questions and they want answers. That is why I'm here. I too seek answers. Answers to what? The Republic, the Sith, the war, everything, nothing. Answers are always hardest to find when the questions are unclear. Yet that does not stop us from searching. Who are you? A name? There's power in names, yet in the end, a name alone means less than nothing. I am Hulas, a traveler from the world of Duro. And what is your name, human? Okay, Buddhist. Senivek gave me a message to see you. Senivek. This name means nothing to me. Are you certain this person told you and your companions to come and see me? That is very strange. Obviously, there must be some mistake. Maybe this is a joke. I doubt anyone named Senivek told you to bring your companions, wink wink, and come speak with me. I'll ignore him for now. Well, I'll ask him some questions, but... What are you doing here on the Non? I am an observer, a seeker of answers. The Sith and Republic vie for control of the galaxy, and I am anxious to know as much as I can about the eventual victor. On Manon, I can observe both parties in relative safety. The Sith and the Republic coexist here, unlike anywhere else in the galaxy. Here I watch and study and learn. You're a spy! Won't confront him on that yet. I want to ask you some more questions. What are you telling me about the Republic? The Republic comes to Manon with offers of alliance, but the Selkath are wary. They have no wish to join the Republic, given recent history. What's recent history? The Republic say they protect the galaxy, but they've seen much war. Exar Kun, the Mandalorians, the Sith. Why does the Republic breed so many enemies? Until they know the answer, the Selkath will not join. They have no wish to make the Republic's many enemies their own. More than this, I cannot say. I can't fault that. Do you know anything about the Sith here on Manon? War is the tool of empire building. The Sith conquer world after world, taking resources as they want. They came to Manon to plunder the most valuable resource of all, Kolto. But Manon is different. It is difficult to conquer. If the Sith attack the Selkath, the Selkaths can slip away to safety far below the oceans. They can hoard their Kolto, or give it to the Republic. So Manon gives us a glimpse of how the Sith will react should they win this war. Here the Sith must use diplomacy and negotiation, tools they will need to maintain their empire. Sith don't negotiate, they use brute force to maintain control. I mean, I've been exposed to them through one planet. Maybe not, because the other planets seem to have very broadly well-known allegories, modern American urban cities, the Atlantic slave trade, Native American wars, etc., as opposed to Sweden World War II being way more obscure. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, the fact that it's not instantly jumping out at me is a little strange, because every other planet, well, I don't know, does Dantooine have a historical allegory? But, like, Tatooine, Kashyyyk, and Terrace, like, yelled. They yelled it in your face. They don't negotiate, they use brute force to maintain control. They might try, but an army can only build an empire, not sustain it. Rebellions, insurrections, in time the weight of the Sith's own policies would bring them down. It may take a century, or 2, or even 3, but eventually the Sith will learn diplomacy or their empire will fall. Okay. Anything else? What do you know about the Selkath? The Selkath are a species of secrets. They invite both the Sith and the Republic to their world, but welcome neither. They keep their true allegiance close to the vest. They hide their true numbers in great cities beneath the ocean that no off-worlder will ever see. They guard the secret of Kolto, where it is made, how it is made. The Selkath are a great mystery to the Sith, to the Republic, to me. Their secrets are what makes them strong. I would tell you more if I knew, but I do not. Okay, I'll be going now. So you leave, perhaps to return, perhaps not. Yet I will remain here, for my work is not done. Gino Haradan. He claimed to not know anything. Maybe he'll speak to you if you leave the rest of your party back in the Ebon Hawk. I figured that out. Okay, good. I can remove them and then just call them right back, I assume. Bye, fellas. Now discussion. Was our business so unfinished when we last spoke? What is it that you want? Okay. Dantooine, Korriban, and Manon, I feel, are allegories for attitudes more so than situations. Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Like, you can see the thematic things going on here. I just am not, like... Doesn't have to be specifically analogous to an actual real-world situation. Senivat gave me a message to see you. Seni did not think you would come, but I knew better, Jason Kimry. It is good that you have come alone, for if you ever come with others, I will not speak to you of these things. I am Hulas of the Gino Haradan, a secret society of bounty hunters. For 1,000 generations we have existed, but always hidden beneath an impenetrable veil. I've never heard of you. Few ever have. We are shadow, darkness, and night. We are less than a whisper or a thought. We have managed to keep our existence a secret far longer than most could ever imagine. If you were ever foolish enough to tell anyone about this meeting or the Gino Haradan's existence, they would not believe you. They would probably think you were paranoid or mentally unstable. Not even those closest to you can know we have approached you. If you ever speak to me around any of your companions, I will not discuss the Gino Haradan. Do you understand, Jason Kimry? You can't impose your rules on me. He can refuse to speak if the companions are... Okay, I understand. I believe you speak the truth, Jason Kimry, but remember this, if you ever betray us, this opportunity will be lost forever. Few among the galaxy have ever heard of the Gino Haradan. They never see us, never know we are there. They do not even know we exist. If you do not follow our rules, we will vanish, and you will be like all the others. You will never see us again. We will be nothing but a figment of your imagination. Space Illuminati. Seems like it. But if you swear to keep the secrets of our order, you will learn of a forbidden society known only to a handful throughout the galaxy. I will preserve the secrecy. Excellent, Jason Kimry. We have high hopes for you within the guild. Oh god, he called it a guild. If you prove yourself worthy. Listen closely and I will give you a first glimpse into our secret world. We, Gino Haradan, are an ancient guild of elite bounty hunters. For thousands of years, we've been at work throughout the galaxy, eliminating our targets in near total secrecy. How does anybody hire you if no one knows you exist? In the highest corridors of power, a handful of people know we exist and how to contact us. Of course, these people are smart enough to keep this knowledge a carefully guarded secret. You're a specific guild of bounty hunters that, that serve the elite. On very rare occasions when we are seeking new clients, one of our guild masters will approach a powerful political figure and offer our services when the time is right. You are a guild of bounty hunters that specifically works for the elite. You're nothing but common assassins. No! No! They are the elite's secret police? The hitmen only the elite have access to and no one else knows of? What does this have to do with me? By killing Calo Nord, you have shown you have great potential. The Gino Haradan could use someone like you if you are willing, and your work for us could be of great aid to the Republic. Remember a second ago when I said it wasn't really interrogating the flaws of the Republic that much? How will killing innocent people help the Republic? Innocent people? Our victims are far from innocent, and the Gino Haradan will only accept a contract if the target's death suits our greater goals. Goals that often match those of the Republic. The Gino Haradan have a vested interest in preserving the Republic. It is the perfect cover for our work. We operate behind the scenes, manipulating events through subtle machinations. Do you think the Republic has persisted for 15,000 years by mere accident? If not for our influence, distasteful as our methods may be to some, the Republic would have collapsed long ago. I don't like that! We understand the bureaucracy of the Republic. We have learned how to alter the course of political events under the existing regime. We have no wish to see the Republic fall. Freemason moment. This is a little hard to believe. Why would I want to join you? No, I believe it. Why would I want to join you? As I said earlier, your efforts here will help the Republic, and by aiding us you will earn the right to join an exclusive organization with the power to alter the very course of galactic history. And of course there's the simplest reason of all. The Geno Haradan reward their agents very, very well. Okay, what do I have to do to join? I am curious. Will these goals align with mine? As you can imagine, joining the Geno Haradan is not a simple process. To begin, we will need proof of your loyalty and your competence, oh God. When you feel you are ready, I will give you a task, a target who must be eliminated. Of course, you will have to come alone whenever you wish to discuss Geno Haradan business. I'm ready to prove myself worthy. New Vegas bounties. Killing Kalanord was an impressive display of your skills, but there is more to the Geno Haradan than mere killing. To preserve the secrecy of our order, our agents must be discreet. You must be able to find and eliminate a target without drawing undue attention. You can never mention your assignments to others, not even your closest allies. Also, you cannot ask people for information about your target. You must complete your mission using only the information I will provide. Interesting. I'm not fond of this. Geno Haradan's basically neoliberalism personified. Okay, Jason, your first target is a gentleman named Salvatore Allende. Understand who's my target. We'll begin with something simple. Your first mission is to eliminate either of two targets, a Grand Slaver named Zulan Centaur, or a Rhodian anti-republic terrorist named Lorgal. Tell me about the slaver. Zulan was a common intergalactic slaver who tried to kidnap the daughter of a Coruscant senator. So it wasn't the slavery that was the bad, it was the kidnapping. He failed and the girl was recovered, but Zulan himself escaped. Not important until he got on the radar of the Senate. He will probably try another similar kidnapping soon. If he succeeds, he might ransom his victim in exchange for dangerous political secrets that could threaten the Republic itself. I don't care, he's a slaver. The Geno Haradan want to eliminate him before this happens. Our latest information places Zulan on Dantooine. He often sells illicit goods to the wealthy settlers of that world. His land speeder was spotted near one of the settlers' estates on Dantooine. Zulan rarely strays far from his speeder in case he needs to make a quick escape. You should look for him there. Okay, tell me about Lorgal. Your first target is a billionaire whose private island and the sex ring he kept on said island have gotten him arrested. See, then I'd be down. To capture him and then use him to get information. And then he commits suicide. Okay, Lorgal. Is a radical who wants to destroy the Republic through terrorist acts. He's responsible for over 24 bombings, leaving hundreds of civilians dead. He was recently captured and is being held prisoner in the Republic base here on Manon, awaiting transport to Coruscant for trial, and a chance to publicly voice his radical beliefs. We do not want to give him that chance, of course not. You must find a way to kill him before he leaves for Coruscant, but you must be subtle. It must look like an accident or an unexplainable death. It's Epstein! Oh my god, you are killing Epstein! The Republic would be glad to get rid of Lord Galt, so they won't investigate his death closely. As long as he isn't struck down by a weapon in his cell, the Geno Haradan will be satisfied. Oh my god. Is there anything else? Remember, tell no one about this. If there are others with you when you confront Zulan or Lorgal, make it seem as if you are acting on behalf of the Republic, not the Geno Haradan. That is all for now. Return to me when either Lorgal or Zulan is death. I will not be the father of death. I will reward you. If you wish to complete both missions, feel free. You'll be suitably rewarded for each. I feel dirty about this. I don't know that I want to do this. We don't want him to be able to voice his opinions in a trial, so we're not going to let him have the trial. You are going to kill him first. Extrajudicial murder. The other one's a slaver. I don't really care all that much. I do care about the fact that they didn't care until Coruscant, daughter, senator, man, person, human. Hey Google, lamp brightness 25%. There's barely anything. I'm not going any brighter, it hurts. Thought it was Hulas giving you orders, but it was I, Bill Clinton. Geno Haradan, secret society of bounty hunters and assassins that have existed for 20,000 years. Prove yourself worthy. Zulan, Lorgal. Okay, Lorgal's here on Manon. I feel dirty about this one. I told you to make it look like an accident. Can I speak to them and get like... Are there multiple ways to go about these? Or is it just gonna be like... You kill him? Or you don't kill him? Which means the quest will stay in your log forever. Anyway, not really the important thing right now. Republic Embassy. Time. Shady Rhodian. You won't get dark side points. Just a heads up. Okay. It's not really my concern, but thank you for the heads up. You have to kill them to make progress, goddammit. Why do you bother me, human? I do not wish to speak to you. Why are you just standing here in a corner? I'm here for my own reasons. Those who know of me and wish to do business know I can be found here. You will either do business with me or leave. Business? I trade and sell Pazak cart. Why is he shady then? Why is this an issue? Hey, I sell Pokemon cards. Fine, I'll leave. Selkath. Oh my god, imagine just yelling at some kid in high school asking them, why are you by yourself? Why are you just vibing? Not allowed. Visitors hotel. No, embassy first. Security droid. Oh, I'm gonna get my companions back. Roland Wan.
Welcome to Manon. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
He's voiced by a white guy. That's Tom Kane. It's definitely Tom Kane. Why are your soldiers loading so much Kolto? Because it's valuable?
Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply...
Tim Kaine.
The Path are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
He's yelling Tim Kaine over and over unintelligibly. You having fun there? I said Tom Kane! Some questions about Otto City.
A beautiful place, Otto City. A paradise on the water. But remember, within the city itself, the Selkath have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair. Obey the Selkath laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you received a visitor guide to the city when you docked your ship. I regret
I don't
there is
think
little
so.
I can tell you that's
Did
not
I?
a visitor guide, my good Jedi. My duties rarely permit me to venture beyond the walls of the Republic Embassy.
Okay. I'm on a mission for the Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Seek a star map, the remnant of an ancient and forgotten race. He has no idea.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manon?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something first.
Someone actually knows. Come on, tell me. You want to tell me. Come on, tell me. Yeah.
No. Do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Faraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined. I'm worried were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Okay, where's the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That
sounds about right.
Ask you to do.
Okay, how do I get in?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Interrogating the prisoner sounds good. Well, that, like, it... One, is that the same prisoner that I need to kill? Two, if not, will that get me into the prison so I can speak to that one? Kill that one. Interrogating the prisoner sounds good.
Good. It's a logical place to start. But you should also hear about the other...
Yes, absolutely.
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain...
No, it's not the same one. I figured, but... Is there another way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card.
Okay.
The Sith base itself is very...
So it's either fight, tech skills, speech skills.
I fear you would be quickly outnumbered.
We're going speech.
Here's a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
I think I'll interrogate the prisoner.
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay, cool. Is this the prison right here? Hey, fellas. Lorgal. Orange. Sith prisoner. Hey, buddy. Ugh.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
Okay, what'd they do to him?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them.
Okay.
Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months
It's
to get them to tell
very Star
Do you want
Warsy.
to interrogate him now?
Oh no, the Force just doesn't work on him. Like, they introduced Jedi mind tricks, and then 2 movies later, they're like, oh, but on some species, they just it doesn't work. It doesn't work on Hutts. It doesn't work on Toydarians. Yes, I want to interrogate him now.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman.
Oh no.
We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
Sent a couple agents to investigate his wife. Okay, I'm scared now of what I am aiding in. What do I have to work with?
What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch.
A catch?
Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do. And
this is not a bunch of speech checks, I see.
That, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
I detect a pattern here.
It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know.
This is scary.
Shall we get it started then?
Yeah. If this doesn't work, there's two other ways.
Hey, you. Wake up. Someone wants to talk.
Yeah, because he was sleeping there. Interrogate him.
What do you want?
Relax, I'm not here to threaten you.
You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic.
We're the only ones who will take you in now. If you talk, we can make it worth your while. I don't want to hurt you unless you make me. Make it worth his while. He's gonna resist, but...
Ha, worth my while. The Sith don't pay very well, but they'd kill me.
We're the only ones who will take you in now.
The Sith will never trust you again, Spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
But they wouldn't, would they?
I don't want to hurt you unless you make me.
Please don't hurt me.
Let's try something else. That was 3 speech checks that seemed to lead nowhere? We know about your companion.
What companion?
We don't really need you. Your companion will tell us what we need to know anyway. If you don't tell us, he will suffer. He probably doesn't care. Perhaps we would give you back to the Sith, but keep him. We don't really need you. He'll tell us what we need to know anyway.
The gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
Oh, okay. That failed.
Blanked out.
Okay. Checked in with the neutralizing agent. Start over in the new dose. Haha.
The Sith will never...
But they... Please.
Okay, I got all those. We know about your companion. Perhaps we would give you back to the Sith, but keep him.
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
No.
God damn it.
Damn. Blank.
Okay, that's number 3.
But they... Please.
Those are all working, but that doesn't seem to lead anywhere. I don't want to bring up his wife. That's so cruel.
What?
If you don't tell us, he will suffer.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What? You're... But they... Please.
Basically what you need to do is get a specific number based on the persuasion checks. That's what I figured. Kind of a guess and check thing.
What? Tila? How did you find out about her?
We could make life easy for both of you here in the Republic.
No.
Damn.
Oh god, we're on a bad line here. So if you do the first 3, you'll always have the same value. Wait, are you saying I should always be starting on those 3? Because that'll give me the right, give me a starting, give me a head start? Or are you saying don't do the first 3? Because that same value might be what's screwing me up. Because the way I'm interpreting that is like, I need to reach like a certain threshold, like past 5 checks, and then he'll give things up. So doing those first 3 gives me a head start. Should I not do those first 3? Don't always do the same 3. Great. I'm glad I learned that after resetting him 4 times, I think. We know about your companion.
What?
We don't need you. Your companion will tell us what we need to know anyway.
The gutless Sith.
He wouldn't talk. Or has he already? No.
If you don't wait, he wouldn't talk. Perhaps we would give you back to the Sith, but keep him.
Of course, they would never.
You can't do this to me. They would kill me in ways too horrible for you to imagine.
Yes. Let's try something else.
What?
He doesn't care if he suffers, I figure.
You're not.
We're the only ones who will take you in now.
The Sith will never...
But they wouldn't.
I'm kind of trying to go along the, like, specific through line of if we give you to the Sith, they'll do worse than us. God.
Boy. Please. Boy. You're not.
No, that's wrong. Okay. We don't really need you, or your companion will tell us what we need to know anyway.
The gutless...
He wouldn't. Boy.
We have her already. Oh, God. Talk or something may happen to her.
Damn.
I feel like this is the last try.
Boy.
Of course, they...
You can't.
The gut...
He. Boy.
We have her already. She may be spared if you talk.
Damn.
How many times does this... How many chances does it give me? I think you have unlimited tries despite what they say. Yeah, I did notice the whole, like, if you do too much, he'll forget everything. It's not really giving me an option to do... Like there's no reason to inject him again until he says no, right?
Boy. You're not.
The Sith...
Prepare. Boy. What? But he... I
Okay, he does care.
don't hurt. Boy.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Boy. You're...
Hold on, I think I... Okay, I thought I saw a bug crawling around. If you talk, we can make it worth your while.
Ha. Worth. Boy.
We could make life easy for you and your wife.
Yes. It could be so much easier. Boy. What? Boy. You're not.
We're the only ones who will take you in now. I'm trying to take a mostly positive approach.
The Sith will never...
God. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just like a trial and error, but like your errors don't tell you anything about what you should be doing. It's just clicking random buttons. Am I wrong? Is there something I'm not picking up on?
Boy.
Because I was thinking, okay, maybe they don't want you to do multiple things that are like on opposite ends of the spectrum. So don't do like, we can make it worth your while alongside we will kill you if you don't give us things. I have no idea. Cool. We have her already.
No. Please don't hurt her. Please.
Talk or something may happen to her.
No. Please don't hurt her. Please.
We could make life easy for both of you.
Yes. It could be so much easier. Boy.
I'm not here to threaten you. Just your wife.
You're not.
I don't want to hurt you unless you make me.
Damn.
Kodor interrogating Sith prisoner. There are specific paths that you're supposed to take. Consistently do nice things or mean things. That's what I'm trying to do.
What?
Don't worry, I didn't just like look up a solution. That wasn't really what I was doing. I was more just looking for like a direction I should be going in. All I really got is you have to do specific things in a certain order. We can make life easy for both of you. You know about your companion. Nothing here is nice. This does not fit in with the other things. We're the only ones who will take you in now.
The Sith will not. Damn.
He screwed up. Oh my god. He'll, make life easy. We don't really need you. Companion will tell us what we need to know anyway.
He wouldn't.
PP, thank you. You're helping. Only ones will take you in. Gosh, Mickey. If you talk, we can make it worth your while.
Damn.
Mother of God. What if I ate my own esophagus?
What?
That'd be wild. I wouldn't recommend it.
He. You. What?
I'm gonna do all the lies.
Damn.
That didn't work.
What? You're not.
If anyone has ideas, feel free to spew them. I don't want to hurt you unless you make me.
Please. What?
I must consistently just threaten
What?
him and his friends. If you don't tell us, he will suffer.
But here. What?
Talk or something may happen to her.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What? Please.
Of course, they.
All right. All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 2456.
If you didn't catch that, I think.
No more.
Good. With this pass,
Hold on.
we should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
I think I just did 3 things. I think first I said, I won't hurt you unless you make me. And then I threatened his companion, and then I said, we will hand you back over to the Sith. Like, I just threatened him a bunch. In 3 specific ways. And he opened up, I guess. Epic. How many hours have I been playing out of curiosity? 31. I looked up a thing. By looking up a thing, I mean I was just casually reading the KOTOR Wikipedia page, and apparently BioWare was specifically going for a 60-hour game, so we're halfway through. Door. Now, how do I go about killing that one prisoner, Lorgal? Public security clearance is required to enter. Can I do this yet? I'm not sure. Control terminal. Slice the computer. Reprogram cage to kill prisoner. And then convince everyone I did it by accident. I may load a save after this. My oh my. Inject piss through the force field. Dark side points gained! Is there any other way to do that? Does actually nobody care? Everyone's fine with this.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base?
Hi.
Huh. Good luck. You're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we
I don't
haven't
need
been able
that.
to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
I have a passcode.
Ah,
Hold up. I'm loading a save. That is out of character, I think. Jason wouldn't do that. It's not because I got dark side points. That's not why. I've done lots of things that I stick by that I got dark side points for. But given that, like, I personally was like, oh, it's a little gross that I'm about to commit extrajudicial murder, I don't think Jason would do that. I don't think he would. His consistent thing has been like, because he's wait, why? Why don't I think he would do that? Or why am I reloading? I can do the slaver killing, I think. You get so much good shit and it's a really interesting plotline. I'm trying to stick to the roleplay. I mean, it just feels wrong. It doesn't feel like killing the slaver. He says he's giving me 2 options. Do I have to do both to progress the quest line, or can I just do the one? This one is specifically like what feels wrong to me. Like, oh, let me just he's dead now. Like, that's not how I've been acting throughout the game. Do I have to do both to progress the thing? Because this one I have an issue with. Actually, I don't think so. I might come back if I, like, change my mind, but right now, you can do both if you want all the equipment. I really don't care that much about the equipment. Case in point being that I have not, been buying lots of things. I don't know. I haven't really been, you can probably tell I haven't really been worried about armor, given that I've been wearing the same Jedi Knight robe all game until killing Darth Bandon. Yes, you have the choice. Okay, I will just do the slaver one. Ignis, hi.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed.
There was not a buddy in that subtitle. The murder.
Locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities and those authorized by them are allowed in.
I am authorized by the Selkath government. He absolutely is the kind to occasionally lie for the sake of just getting more information, because he isn't super fond of the Republic on its own merits, just on the idea of it being the Republic. What murder?
This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel.
There's due process in place. Is that what you're saying?
You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry.
Not everyone thinks he did it, so we have to stick with this stupid investigation. That's called due process. That's called... cleaning droid. Okay. That's not a door. This is a door. I want to see the body, if I can. I will steal from the one med pack. Let me through, fellas. Thank you. Security droid. Did the security droid watch me do that and just not care? This room is sealed by order of the Selkath High Court. Only court-appointed arbiters may enter. Oh. Okay, so I can't see the body, I suppose. Is this the same situation? Locked. Are they all locked? Well, yes, are they all locked for the same purpose? This one is not even letting me click it. Epic.
Sorry, buddy. Ever since...
I'm authorized by the government.
Ha! They
Damn
sent
it.
me a list of people to let in, and they're all Cellcath. Somehow, you just don't look like one.
You want to let me in.
I
think it's the first force persuade that's failed.
But it's Cellcath authorities only since the murder. You're gonna have to go someplace else to stay.
Alright. What murder? Are we going now?
Yeah, maybe you can find someplace else to stay.
I'm already on his bad side. Cool. That is what happens when you try to lie to someone 2 times. I lied to him once. Second time, I tried to control his mind. Jason Kimry, too moral to commit extrajudicial murder. Not too moral to tell me what I want. What am I looking for? Was that added as a quest? Mission for the Republic. No, I've done that already. Nestle's having having doubts about her own ability as a Jedi. Okay, okay, this is not in my quest log. This will probably come up later, naturally, hopefully. Anyway, that's the Republic Embassy over for now. I actually think I'm going to sign off. Because we're at the 1 hour, 40 minute mark, for one. I want dinner. I said for one, as if there's another reason. No, not really. We've just made a decent bit of progress into Manon, and stream has gone a smidge long. So, in that case, thank you for joining me. Tomorrow will not be KOTOR. Tomorrow will be Animal Crossing, because tomorrow is May Day. Animal Crossing is celebrating International Workers' Day. That's not what it is. I will pretend that's what it is, but it's not what it is. Eat a chicken. We do have chicken nuggets. Okay, thank you for joining me. Next time I will be playing Animal Crossing, but next time on KOTOR we'll be continuing exploration of Manon, doing more investigative things. Thank you for joining me. I will see you nerds later for things, you know. Spin.